Saturday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. And I think you guys already got the hint. I got on my WrestleMania shirt. I'm rocking my favorite WWF championship, the Smoking Skull. You see it? Look. Smoking Skull. Because it's WrestleMania weekend, man. Come on. Come on now. You know it's going down tonight and tomorrow. You know we got John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Braun Breaker versus Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Finn Balor. We got the triple threat match between CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. We got Naomi versus Jade Cargill. We don't even know who Randy Orton is actually going to face. And I'm actually looking forward to AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I'm looking forward to all of these, even the tag team matches that's going on, man. I'm looking forward to all of it. I love professional wrestling, man. And I went to WrestleMania 38 back in 2022. That's where I got this bad boy right here. And this is a huge symbol for me. Because one, this was the last belt that they had. And people was mad as hell when I bought this thing. People were offering me double of what I paid for it. And of course, it's my favorite belt growing up. And as you know, once you get older, you are going to start purchasing things that you were basically deprived of in your youth. So this means a lot to me, man. I will be wearing this thing all weekend. Since it's WrestleMania, I'll be walking around the house with this belt on, as if I'm a champion, because I am a champion in life because of the things that I've gone through, the things that I've done. So yes, I will be rocking this, man. I'm going to put this down and get these thoughts off. So, last day of the work week. And as you know, we have to finish strong, no matter what. Whatever things that you've gone through throughout your week, today is where you cap off everything. You shake off the things that went wrong and you focus on what the end result looks like, man. See, we all go through things because we all are living on planet Earth. We all have our own lives, right? Some people live one way, other people live another way. But the thing that we have to do is reflect on how we finish things. All right. So this was a busy week for your boy. Very, very busy. And it's still going. I'm actually going to miss some of the beginning of WrestleMania because my son has a game at 5 o'clock. But it's all good. That's why I love on demand. I could just rewind it and watch it. But what I'm not going to do is skate away from my responsibilities just because I want to watch WrestleMania. That's not how it goes. And as a parent, you got to make sure that you monitor the certain sacrifices that you are willing to make in regards to parenting. See, my son knows the only time I'm going to miss anything is because of this. Because this takes care of all of this. You might fumble a football, you might even fumble a girl, but what we do not do is fumble the bag, ever. You gotta make money, you gotta earn. And this is another funny thing I was thinking about when I was driving. So you know how a lot of black people, us, the culture, they always like to talk about how deprived we are, how, it's systematic racism and all of this nonsense, right? Well, I was driving home in my Beamer and I was at the stoplight. And you know what I saw? I saw a homeless white man on my left and a homeless white man on my right. And if what these people say, Yeah, and I'm gonna say these people because I'm not gonna include myself in this because I never put myself at a um, disadvantage when it comes to operating in a sign as a sign of strength. Okay, I never allowed these low vibrational things keep me down. So, anyways, I was thinking, I was like, man, if what these people say is true, that we have been held down for years upon years upon years. Now, yes, that happened back in, 1800s, the early 1900s. I would even go as far as the 70s. But I've never had to experience any white systematic racism crap. All of my misfortunes, for the most part, were caused by me, and all of my successes in the life that I live was caused by me. And everybody has a opportunity to be successful. Case in point, I'm a black man driving a BMW, and I have this white dude that's probably my age homeless. So, what does that mean? It's all about decision making, man. It's all about making sure that you're taking care of business. It's all about making sure you do not put yourself in a deficit in regards to doing drugs, being an alcoholic, just making bad decisions in general, man. So you cannot let things like color or even, you know, your class system that you grew up in kick you down because there's a lot of people from the hood that came from absolutely nothing and built themselves up because they wanted better for themselves. I don't like people who have this victim mentality and expect somebody to give them something. That's the thing that I don't like about reparations. How you gonna ask somebody that kicked your ass for hundreds of years for something? You lost. We lost. We sold each other out. This is why it's difficult for me to take all of this we need to stick together stuff because we never really did for a long period of time, man. You know who sticks together? People who share the same ideals, who are actually going in the same direction. People who have consistency within them. People who have integrity. Don't you want to be around those type of people? Because these other guys that are selling you this propaganda of, systematic racism and, we never had an opportunity. That's cap, bro. Because there's a ton of millionaires that are people of color, hundreds of thousands of millionaires. I know some millionaires. Then there's black billionaires too. So what's the excuse now? Because that's all we're making at the end of the day is excuses. You got to stop it. In order for us to move forward, like I said on Thursday, we got to go under construction. We got to change everything. This narrative has to stop. We have to kill off all of the bad culture within our culture. And we really have to start putting people who are productive on a pedestal, the same pedestal as these artists and these athletes, man. We got people like John Hope Bryant, who is a real estate mogul, smart as hell. If you haven't watched him on that Shannon Sharp interview, that was awesome, man. So many gems, so many jewels, man. We have a ton of people right now that are doing really good things, man, that we should be emulating instead of these rappers and these athletes. And there's some athletes that's doing well too. But we got to really start focusing on the positive. Because I'm going to tell you guys this before I go. If we don't start celebrating the nerds, we're going to continue to go down. Go down this downward spiral, man. Because the nerds are the ones that are actually running the world. You think Mark Zuckerberg Was this playboy in college? Hell no, he was a dweeb. Elon Musk? Nerd. But these guys dictate your thoughts and your actions. They tell you what to think because of the social media that they've created, guys. So celebrate the nerds, man. We got to make sure that our kids are brainiacs, that they are innovators. Nobody cares about, making sure that their kids get into the league, man. And the ones that do, make sure that they got that backup plan. My son, I don't really care if he makes it into the league. I really don't. I put him in sports to teach him about work ethic and consistency and how to deal with adversity. But really, we are focused on his education more than anything because he has to be better than me. He has to be more successful than me. He needs to make more money than me. He needs to be smarter than me. That way he can take the things that I have instilled in him and give it to the next generation, give it to his son. That's what it's all about, man. But I've been talking, I've been rambling. It is 5:06 a.m. So still half asleep basically, man. Fresh out of working out, showering, and putting clothes on. And now it's time to get my ass to work, man. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully y'all will watch WrestleMania too, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great weekend. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.